Good day there, YouTubers. So today I decided to take out all the tractors that are currently running and driving. We have two still in the shed. That's why I kind of left the spot here. I did try to get the Franken Bohlins out with the snowblower on it, and well, let's just say that didn't go too well. It's going to need a new starter, or at least the pinion, the plastic starter gear. So that one's down and out for now, and the large frame Bohlins is still yet to be fixed. So, but these are all my running and driving tractors as of today, right now. This is my 1556 super nice, clean, original Survivor. I have the snowblower, the lawnmower, and the rototiller for it. And I don't really use it a whole lot because I don't like running it and putting hours on it because it is in such good shape. But I do occasionally drive it around and start it up and use it. Then there's the Bohlins 1053. I just got that one out and started up, and yeah, started up pretty good actually. I do have to wash it, and this is the one that I want to repaint and put the decal set that I bought on. That way it makes it look a lot nicer. And then just recently I brought this into the shed, brought it back and got it running again. It was pretty good. I also replaced the muffler because I had a nice original. So yeah, this one goes pretty good. And I redid the tank and put all new fuel lines, new battery, and new cables. Greased everything up. This one cuts the grass still. 1964 Bohlins 900. And then this one's my workhorse. I do actually use this quite a lot. I don't know exactly what year it is. I'm gonna say 74, 75. LGT 125. It started out as just a lawnmower tractor. It had the skinnier 850 wide tires, and I got a LGT 165 for parts. So I got the back tires off it. The wheel weights came from a Bohlins, and then I took the hydraulic valve from the 165 and installed it along with the cylinder, and I got rid of the manual lift, and then I installed the 3-point hitch, all from that 165 again. So there's the linkage that runs up. Works pretty good. I got some homemade attachments for that guy, tire chains, and then the loader was from John Deere 110, I believe, an earlier style one, but it was in rough shape. It was already cut up, so I didn't really feel too bad about doing this. So only thing I regret is putting the cylinders here. I kind of wish that I put them on the bottom, just that way I would have had more pull up on the bucket rather than push down, because when you're trying to scoop a load, you need more scoop than push, really. It's nice to have both, but this guy ended up getting a new seat for her. It was a new old stock still in the wrapper. I was really lucky to find that. It was a really good deal too, so that went on right away. And then this is the one that sparked my interest again into old garden tractors, probably 3 years ago, maybe 4. I've got it running. I swapped the transmission, the reverse gearbox. I went through the whole thing. I did find a battery cover for it. I still have some things left to do, like getting the gas tank hooked up and all the fuel lines. I have a tail light that I want to put on, and I have the mower deck for it. Originally this came with the snowblower and a rototiller, but I since sold both and I just kept the lawnmower itself because I just wanted this to be a lawnmower tractor. I would like to find hubcaps for it though. And we're moving on now to Sears, and we're going to be interrupted by an airplane. This is a 67 Sears Super 12 Special. I ended up taking the chute extension off just to get it in and out of the shed easier. But again, this is an original Survivor. I actually still have to wash it and clean it up a little bit better because it's covered in dust pretty good. So it needs to be re-cleaned and whatnot. But it runs. It needs a little bit of work. It smokes. But I have a replacement engine that I would like to swap out one day, or at least swap the rings and keep this as original as possible. That's my plan. I want to keep that block, even if I have to re-hone it and go through everything, order new rings. I want to keep this numbers matching because I know that these tractors are not as common compared to this guy. Now, speaking of this one, this is my 72 Sears Suburban 12. It was a little project. It ended up kind of spiraling into quite a lot more than just a fast tractor. I ended up making it to an off-road beast and crawler, and it goes just about anywhere actually. I got another transmission, a spare, that I'm planning on welding the diff and swapping the whole thing out. That way I'm keeping that one original and nice. And yeah, that's my fun tractor. One day I'll put a winch on it. I actually finally hooked the ignition. I'm sure in the last videos you guys saw that it didn't have that, so now it actually has an ignition electric start. These hoods, unless you have both hands on them. So this is what I come up with. There was a free battery, so don't judge me. It was free, so that's why I used it. It actually held the charge and worked. I got a little bracket holding it in there and a little ratchet strap holding it, and it works. It's small, so that way I have lots of space to still get into where I gotta go. And it works. So yeah, again, like I said, guys, I'd have the Franken Bolins and the large frame if I had them going. I'd have them out in the circle, but unfortunately they're both down for the count today. Here's a customer's machine I was working on. So this unfortunately is going to need either a flywheel or a starter. Some interesting stuff happened, and yeah, I don't know, some stuff came out of there, little bits of chunks of steel, so that's not good. And it completely bound up. Like, I thought I blew a rod or a crank or something, but after seeing that, I know that these starters on these engines are, you know, at best not the greatest. So yeah, that's going to be another interesting one, because now I'm going to have to push it back to where it came. At least it wasn't too far. And then the large frame, it's just become a catch-all right now, simply because it's quite a project. And I've been busy with so much other stuff right now, I haven't had time. But one day that engine, the Kohler twin, will end up in that tractor, and one of these days. But for now, I got my my projects cut out for me, that's for sure. And next one going to be worked on is this guy, because it was one of the first ones that sparked my interest into these things again. So it doesn't need a whole lot. That one's next. So till the next time there, guys, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this one. It took me quite some time to make all this actually happen here, so yeah, I hope you guys like it. It was almost a whole afternoon of getting them all dug out and gassed up, and batteries, and yeah, if any of you guys have these tractors, you know how it goes. But yep, till the next time, guys, have a good one, and stay safe. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.